As Deval Patrick and his wife Diane arrived at the New Hampshire State House,
oh my God,
what a nice surprise.
Oh
a former neighbor from Milton was there to hug and encourage him. Inside, Patrick signed the paperwork and paid the $1,000 fee to place his name on next February's primary ballot.
I used to be governor of Massachusetts, but that's not where I started.
In a video announcing his candidacy, Patrick emphasized growing up on the south side of Chicago. Patrick says he was ready to run for president last year, then his wife was diagnosed with cancer.
I am proud to say, I'm delighted and relieved to say that Diane is cancer-free.
Patrick described the current field of Democrats as marvelous, but suggested the party needs a more unifying candidate.
Beginning to break into sort of camps of nostalgia on the one hand and big ideas, sort of my way or no way on the other.
Patrick is positioning himself as a moderate who supports a public option for health insurance, but not doing away with private insurance. He says he had a, quote, hard conversation last night with Senator Elizabeth Warren, whom he described as a friend, who's doing well, he says, advancing her campaign.
But I think the actual business of advancing an agenda once elected is a different kind of undertaking.
From here, Patrick Deval said he is headed home to Massachusetts for a quick stop, then out to the West Coast for campaign stops in California and Nevada. Live in Manchester, New Hampshire, David Bieniek, WCVB News Center 5.
David, thank you. Some key moments from Patrick's time as governor of Massachusetts could give us a glimpse at his priorities in regard to policy. First, infrastructure. In his second term, he was able to pass a $13 billion transportation overhaul bill. The legislation aimed at repairs and upgrades to bridges, roads, and train service. To the environment, in 2008, he put pen to paper, signing a bill making Massachusetts a leader in reducing carbon emissions, requiring all diesel and home heating oil sold in Massachusetts to contain at least 5% biofuel by 2013. To same-sex marriage, where he helped defeat a constitutional amendment that would have defined marriage as between a man and a woman. At the time, Massachusetts was the only state to have legalized same-sex marriage. That happened prior to Patrick in 2004. Right now, the U.S. Supreme Court is considering whether to change the existing federal civil rights law to protect millions of LGBTQ people from discrimination in the workplace.
Well